Let us now study about the potentiometer. Okay, a potentiometer is a device which can accurately measure the voltage, current, and resistance. Okay, so we can measure accurately voltage, current, and resistance. Okay, let's see what are the parts of it. Actually, it is having a wire, a very long wire, okay, of constant N or manganese. Okay, it's around 10 meters length. So if you see in the actual board potentiometer, okay, like this way, it will be like this only. Okay, and there will be 10 meters of long wire like this way. Okay, so each wire is 1 meter, so there will be 10 wires like this way. So total length will be 10 meters. We can name this point as A and this point as B. In textbook it says also say C also, or this you can say D also. Okay, both are similar only. Now what we do now, for our diagram we not drawing all the 10 wires or all the 10 lines we not drawing. Okay, we just draw only one wire. Okay, to make it simple. Okay, so this length will be AB you can say, or in the textbook they said as C or D also. Both are same only. Okay, now what we do, we draw the circuit like this way. See, like this. Connect a battery here, positive, negative, and then connect a key to control it like this way. Okay, key here. This is a battery. BT means battery. Key. Next, what we do now, we have to balance this thing. Okay, for that we have to use another circuit also. So in this circuit I have a primary cell here. Okay, this is a primary cell having EMF psi, and then we are having a galvanometer G, a high resistance HR, and then a jockey. Okay, jockey J. I write J this on top. Okay, so J will touch the wire. Now this is a primary cell. Okay, primary cell means what? A cell which cannot be recharged. Okay, ordinary cells. We can have in the lab, we have Daniell cell and Leclanche cell. Okay, that you see in the lab now. So what we do now? We have to see that we have to move this jockey left and right so that the galvanometer shows null deflection. That means zero deflection show. Okay, at that time what happens now? The potential difference across CJ and the potential difference across the primary cell will be same. Okay, so they will be balancing each other. Okay, that's why the galvanometer shows zero deflection. Let us note the length of the CJ as L, length L, balancing length L. Okay, now we see that a condition if the potential difference across CJ is equal to the EMF of the cell. Okay, then what happens? We can use this one. The EMF is equal to I into R into L. Okay, so this is the equation for the EMF which is of the cell. Primary cell is given. So how does it come? We know the formula V is equal to IR, Ohm's law formula. Okay, I we know, and the small r means what? Small r means the resistance per unit length. Okay, the resistance per unit length. I think we came across this earlier. Okay, resistance per unit length. That means for 1 meter, what will be the resistance? Okay, so we can use this formula. So this means capital R by L. Okay, so you'll get the formula again. V is by R. That formula will come. Okay, now we can see that the EMF here is directly proportional to the length because the current and the resistance per unit length are constants. Okay, so we can say this length will be proportional to the battery EMF. Okay, so if you have a say 1.5 volt battery means you'll have a balance length L. Say suppose you have a 9 volt battery means the length will balance length will be more also. Okay, so usually we use a Daniell cell that is having a battery voltage 1.0 volt, or you can use a Leclanche cell having battery voltage 1.5 volt. Okay, so this is about the basic introduction about the potentiometer. Okay, so it's a very simple formula. Only one formula is there. E is equal to IRL. Okay, so this is about the potentiometer. Actually, it's not just one wire. It's actually having 10 wires there. Okay, this you must remember. Okay, thank you for watching.